All right, hey Brian, I thought this would be the best way to communicate this. It's a lot to write in an email. I figure a quick video under 2 minutes would give you the best look at what we need to do to pull this off. So I'm assuming this is the court, and I'm also assuming that in the middle, this is about where you guys are going to put the cage. So let's move on. With that assumption, let's see. We want to take up one of these bays, which is near the hallway. So we would need this entire bay for just our production kit. Again, we can't use the truck, so this is going to be our flight pack. We'll run cables outside this door. So it would be this one over here that we want. If you're steering back toward the hallway from the middle, we want the one on the right. We think most of the traffic would be coming from over here. So with that said, what we want to do is run our cables out here onto the ground to the cage. The tricky part of this, I'm going to scroll through some pictures, is that this is the internet, and this is actually the only place it is, and it's across the hall. Let me find that again. It's basically, if this is the hallway, this is the soccer field over here, it's back over here. So essentially what that means is we need to run it from this field, this soccer field over here, across the field from the far door, through here, across this hallway, taped down or with a mat over it, and into our system in order to be able to live stream. This gives you a better look at it. This is actually the internet right here. And then so we would have to run across this field. We'd have to run a cable across this field and across to our production kit. There's a couple other things I have here as notes for me. We would put a camera up top to get a good view as well. But that's what it's going to take. This is a panoramic view here. So I'm assuming this is where the cage is going to be, somewhere near the middle. And then we're going to be right over here. Excuse me. We're going to be right over here, as I mentioned. And we're going to have to take internet, from the other field across the way and run it to this field. So, I'm hoping that that's okay with everybody, that there's nothing else going on the other field while all this is happening. The turf field, because if there's something happening over here other than like maybe you holding fighters on this side, if there's a soccer game or something else, it's just not going to work. So that's my plan. I'll write a little bit more in the email to you, but I thought this would make more sense with a video. Thanks.